continuing coverage here tonight. We want to bring in our sports director, Nick Carboni, as well as reporter Bryce Parker. And Nick, you were saying that where Bryce is, you were just there. Richard Childress, well, this is the museum where we're seeing Bryce.
Very close by to the garage, yeah.
Yeah, and we can see behind you, Bryce, there seems to be a memorial. We see folks gathered behind you. Tell us what you're seeing.
Vanessa, Nick, yes, that is exactly what is going on right now. To my right is the garage, and then behind me, that is a memorial at the museum. We have seen people giving cards, putting down flyers, and then right now I'm going to step aside so that you can see there's about a dozen people who are here right now just gathering to share stories of Kyle Busch. They've talked about how much of an inspirational driver he was, the way he attacked the sport, the way that he made you either love him or you hated him, but either way, you respected him. One of the fans that I talked to talked about a race that happened in 2009 where he got behind Dale Earnhardt Jr., actually, a racer that reminded him a lot of Kyle Busch, and he pushed him up the track and ended up winning the race. And what most of these racing fans, again, are going to remember about Kyle Busch is that he was fearless, that he was a winner, and that he was somebody that, again, you either loved him or you hated him, but you always respected him. We have seen people just show their condolences, their well wishes to the family, and also just having this time to just get together with other fellow racing fans who can share different stories, share what Kyle Busch has meant to them. Kyle Busch, he raced for 24 years in NASCAR. He is the most winningest driver in NASCAR across all of the series, and you really can't tell the story of NASCAR in the past quarter century without bringing up Kyle Busch. He's somebody who has been one of the most dominant racers in the sport, and now that we have the Coca-Cola 600 happening this weekend in Charlotte, he will definitely be missed, and he will be on everyone's mind in the racing world.
Bryce, I know it was a scramble for you guys to get over there, and it is, longer for us, but a winding way to RCR's shop and welcome. I'm wondering, when did you guys get there, and how soon did you start seeing people arrive?
Yeah, so we got there at about, I want to say we got here around 7:30, and there was already flowers down. There was about a dozen people who were already here, again, sharing those stories, giving those cards, comforting each other. And again, like you said, this is a little winding road to get here, but fans intentionally said they wanted to be here because they wanted to pay respect to one of the legends of NASCAR. Again, 24 years of racing. Some of these fans who are out here are not even 24 years old. So they have been watching Kyle Busch their entire life, but wanted to make sure that they made it to welcome, coming from here in Davidson County, but also surrounding counties, intentionally making sure that they are paying to respect, again, to Kyle Busch, who has meant so much to the racing world.
All right, Bryce Parker with WFMY in Welcome, North Carolina at Richard Childress Racing. Thank you for being with us tonight, Bryce, and bringing us those images.